Hello and welcome back to Nisha's art tutorial. Today I am doing something on request from one of my youngest student, and he demanded that I should do a eagle, basically a bald eagle. So why this? Because he's studying about America and he wanted to know how to draw this. So I had something like this done already on a bigger sheet, so I'm gonna just show you how it looks like. So it's on a whole sheet and this looks like this. So bald eagle, I drew it for my students, young students, and that's what I'm going to work on today. I would like to share some facts about bald eagle if you don't know about it. So bald eagle is a national bird of USA, the United States of America. Yes, and it appears in the seal of America also. So when was it done? So when I was looking onto the Google, I got the facts that it was chosen on June 20th, 1782 as the emblem of USA. So even I was not knowing these facts as a as a general knowledge thing. So I was just knowing that bald eagle is the national bird of USA. And there are other things also, like the bald eagle is also known for its long life, great strength and majestic looks. And one more very important fact was that it represents freedom. So yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. And I was just trying to understand why this bird is called as a bald eagle, because practically this bird is not bald, it's like having white feathers on the head. So when I tried to dig in more onto these details, I found out that it's called bald eagle because of its white feathers on the head. And it has been derived from an old English word called as piebald, which means white-headed rather than a hairless thing. So now it all connects and makes sense to me that why bald eagle. So a lot of knowledge sharing done. Now let's get started on the drawing part. So as you saw that I had a bigger drawing book where I showed you the drawing and the painting of it. I am using a smaller sheet to do the same work. This sheet is 200 plus GSM cold press, and it's practically very good for watercoloring. So if you don't have this kind of material, it's okay. You can use your regular sheets. Just make sure you don't soak a lot of water, put a lot of water on it when we are doing the watercoloring. So let's start. So the first thing is the beak of the bird gonna be very pointy. So the beak got to be very pointy and the head gonna be nice and like here. Okay, so this part I am defining the white feathers. Okay, so just stay along and keep doing this nicely. Now let's do the body part here. So I'm gonna just define the body a little smaller and see, very nicely and smoothly you have to take it. So this part comes here like this. Okay, so the upper part is done. Now I'm gonna work on the branch here. So this branch gonna come from here. It's a stronger branch because these birds are very strong birds, known for their very sharp eyes and very sharp build. So that's why. And I'm gonna just erase this part to do the sharp claws here. So I'm gonna work here nicely, very sharp, right? Very sharp. So I'm not going into too much detailing of this drawing because this I am doing for a small kid. So you always understand the purpose of your drawing, for whom you are doing this. So when you know this, you will automatically look into the details, how much you want, what all you want to do in this, and accordingly just change the pattern of how much you want to put into it. So I'm not doing it for, you know, for the elder kids here. I'm doing it for a smaller kid. So my purpose is that I work that much only, that he will love it and he can make it easily. Now the eyes are angry, so these birds definitely look angry always. And now this will just define this part. Okay, the feathers have come back here folded in such a way that it's making a line here. So this is the part, drawing part, done. So looks nice, also simple and easy to achieve. And now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use my CD outliner first. Why CD outliner? I'm gonna just wait a second. I'm gonna just do this part a little bit more you know, like this. Should make more sense, right? So this is how it looks. And yeah, so that part is done. Now I'm gonna directly work with the coloring part. Outlining I'll do later. So first thing is that I'm gonna define the background as sky blue color. So I'm gonna work wet on wet here. So I'm gonna just take my medium thick brush and I'm gonna just apply water here. Just make sure you do not touch the areas where the bird is there. So just dip your brush in the water and go nicely. Those who don't want to do watercoloring here can use regular crayons, oil pastels, color pencils also will do. So these things can be used, these color modes can be used to draw this. So I was wondering what makes me draw, why I started drawing. So I went back into my childhood time. I was thinking about it, and then I realized that it was because of my eldest brother, you know, that I kind of, you know, he's like an idol to me. So in many things, in many things, I've learned a lot of things from him. I never shared with him that what all I have learned. That's how siblings are. So in many ways that he has given me ways to look into the you know, I'll just focus on the work also. So he used to keep doing some drawings and all in the childhood time. He joined some institute, and practically that time going to some professional institute and looking at what these people, creative people, are doing from some things, it really it just made me feel that, oh, I want to do something like this. And that's how this all started. That's how this journey of, or the interest of doing something in life started. So I was very skeptical and hesitant in doing my drawing, because in school we never got this much of exposure. I wanted to do a lot of things, but you know, it's always comes to the point that, are you that good? Or I was good. I mean, I no doubt I was good. I received quite a lot of awards and prizes that time, and one of my, in the next tutorial I may be taking out one of my prized possession from that time, and I'll show you guys because it means a lot to me, my first award. So So that's how, somebody in your life always inspires you. And for me, it was my eldest brother, and I really uh, still look forward for his advices, or I never tell him that, yeah, why I'm asking certain things, but I always help myself to read between the lines and understand what he's trying to say. So this is my background work, wet on wet technique I have used. I have applied water before, and then I have used the sky blue color, and I've literally taken light blue color as in the form of water. So my content of water, my brush was having enough water, and then I used the sky blue color, and it has, you can see that it has went very smoothly into the background, giving very nice patches of the raw sky which we see. So this looks beautiful. We'll let it dry and then we will continue our work. So it's almost dried, and today I'm missing my hair dryer to dry this, and now I'm gonna work on this inside color of the eagle, bald eagle. So I'm gonna use a bright brown color with enough water in my brush, because I don't want to make it look very dark. I mean, I want to continue with the nice shade of brown, but simultaneously I don't want to make it look like a poster color. So I'm gonna just dilute it nicely so that the transparency of the color is visible. So I have taken a fine brush here, so as you can see the tip is very fine, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna work around the boundaries first. Very gently, because you know that some areas you're gonna put a little darker shade or lighter shade, so just work accordingly. So always make sure that you dilute your color beforehand and then start working, so that you maintain a same rhythm of colors while doing your work. And now I'm gonna just do this side. So like I was sharing earlier that, we all have our own stories. People come in our life, they inspire us, and that's how it happens with everyone. So for me, it was always my eldest brother, whom I have always looked up to. He unknowingly has inspired me, inculcated some good habits, and accompanying him to those classes has always given me an kind of kick to know there exists something more in terms of creativity and arts. So I've done one layer of coloring. Now I'm just increasing my shade a little bit, and I'm just gonna go here and just add some more effect to the color. So this is up to you. You want to add layers and layers of shades, it's definitely your call, whether you want to do it or not. I felt like that I can just add some more shades here. So you all must be having somebody in your life who must have inspired you, or given you that realization that you got to do something, or if not by saying, indirectly they must have inspired you, given you that thing in life that you always wanted to do. So I'm gonna go a little darker here because this portion I'm gonna just get a darker shade so that it looks like a little darkness from the white feathers are visible here. And this part again I'm gonna go and go a little darker here. So when you want to make this shade darker, you mix darker tone like little touch of black if you don't have it. So just explore shades. Always keep your colors handy and a palette, or if you don't have a palette, a old plate or something, so that you can mix the shades and bring the best out of whatever number of shades you have. So this is how the bald eagle will look like in terms of the colors. So I've given a nice depth to it. Now I'm gonna just work on the head part, which is white color. So I'm gonna just put the white shade here. Wash your brush very nicely like I'm doing right now, so that because from darker shade I'm moving to a lighter shade, so it's very important that you keep your brush neat and clean before using it. So I have washed my brush nicely and I'm gonna just work on this upper part, and as it's a white head bird, so I'm gonna just work in this area nicely. Just keep going. Lovely. So when you do birds, you see so much of colors in the birds, and then you want to bring that. So maybe in some upcoming tutorials I'll bring nice birds with a lot of color on it. So this is the part of the head done. I'm gonna now wash my brush nicely and I'm gonna work on the beak of this, and the beak gonna be yellow in shade, so I'm gonna use a lemon shade, very nice and sharp. The same will go with the very nicely with the tip of your brush and the shades. Lovely. And now use the same thing here. Lovely. So this is nicely done here. I'm gonna just add the branch color. Now I'm gonna work on a brown shade mixed with black, so that I get a very dark shade of branch, because I don't want the colors to be very merging ones. And for that matter, I'll just check which color in my palette is matching my requirement the most. This color matches the requirement the most. I'm going to just add a layer of black mixed with brown, darker shade of brown actually. So I'm going to just start my coloring here. So the shade should differ, right? It reminds me of my coffee painting, so I love those shades from coffee. Very gently keep working around so that you don't spoil your, because this is a darker shade, so if this goes anywhere here and there. It can do some damage for your work. So I'm gonna just take more color in my brush. I'm gonna go with more water. Lovely, right? And just spread this darkness all over. It's beautiful, beautiful shades. The tree shades are coming out to be very nice. The branch has that edgy effect and I'm loving it. Nice and lovely. That's a raw effect on my branch, and I'm gonna just add some more effect here and there. So this looks nice and beautiful, some shades in the branch. And now I'm gonna just work on the eye of this bird, and I'm using a very nice green shade here to just add the sharpness and angry effect of this bird. So I'm going for a nice green color, light green, lovely shade, and I'm gonna just put it here in the eyes. This looks nice and beautiful. And now to just add the crispiness and the neatness to this work, I'm gonna just do the outlining and come back. So here we go, bald eagle ready and done. And let me just sign this sheet. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe to my channel, and till I come back with my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.